So welcome back to this video. So I just updated my Blender version for 4.1.0. Back it was 3.6. So I just updated for 4.1. So it has some the updated features. Even I don't know what it is. We'll see that in upcoming videos. Okay. So we'll continue this video. We were creating a basic house, right? So we did the what we did some windows kind of thing over here, right? So now I like to add some fence over here, like we call it as a SS glass materials. So one railings over comes in a L shape, and also the glass material over here. So we'll create that. So to create that, I'll take a new cube. So I'll go to press shift A, and on the mesh take a cube, mesh cube. Okay, so I got the cube. I'll take the move tool. So I'll just bring it to the side. So I'll just make it to one view. Okay, then I'll just bring it to the side. So first I'm going to do the railings. So to do the railings, I'll just scale it down first on the Z axis. So Z axis, I'll go to the top view. So press the bullet point or delete button on the number keypad. So it will take you to the where the selected object is there. So now I'll scale it on the Y axis. Press S and Y to scale it on particular axis. So this is done. So now the thing is that now you need to place this cube on the your house, like where you want to get the railings, right? So the cube is here. Just move it where you want. So I already told you that you should not work only on perspective or any other one particular view. You should work in all the other views, like in front, side, and the back also. So now I'll go to the front. See, the cube is in the down. It should come to the top. So if you are not able to see the shape, then turn on the wireframe. See, so it starts from here. You can turn off the X-ray mode. Okay, so the shape we need to get it from here. So understood, right? So I'll bring it this one to you. So I'll just scale still more on the Z axis, make it little more smaller. Let me check in the scale on Y. So this is good for me. So let me check on the solid mode how it looks. Okay, this one looks good for me. So top view, so move it like this. So go for the edit mode, then press 1 for the vertex, which will be available on the above the alphabets. Okay, select the right side vertices and move it till here. Okay, then after this I'll move it like till here. Then I'll press E for extrude. Then extrude it like this. So what happens when you extrude this? So it will give you another polygon here, right? So now select this top polygon, again extrude. Press E for extrude and click once and move it on in the way of Y axis till here. Okay, so if you feel the size of this cube and this cube is different, so you need to adjust it. So how to adjust it? Select this one. This is by watching this, it looks like a bigger one, right? So make it a little bit smaller. So yeah, this is fine. So I'll come back to the object mode, then I'll save this file and I'll go back to the okay, something is not good. I'll tell you what mistake I did. I selected the vertices, but it selected only the top portion of the vertex. It should also select the bottom portion. So I'll go to the top view, turn on the X-ray this time. Okay, I turn on the wireframe, right, in the last time. Now I turn on the X-ray. Now again drag and select. If you want to check, turn off the X-ray, go to the perspective. See, understood, right? So it selected the bottom vertices also. Now again I'll go to the X-ray mode. Now move it and extrude, E for extrude. Again select this portion, extrude and move it till here. Okay, adjust this things. So this looks good. So let me check in the perspective, because the perspective is the main thing where we're going to render the image, right? See, there's a gap here, it is not filled up. So go back to the this one, select these 4 vertices and move it forward. So this is done. Okay, so understood, right? So this is how you make a railings in a L shape. So now I'll show you one more trick here. Press select the railings and press Shift H to isolate. What is meant by isolate means the selected will be visible and the which is not selected, that will be hidden. Okay, it is going to be hide. So press Shift H. So what happened? The selected will be visible and the other than the selection will be hidden. So that is called isolate. So I did an isolation. So now if you see this, I'll press go to the edit mode. You can see here, what is there here? There are 3 vertices here, right? There are 3 vertices are there. So what I can do means I can make it 2 vertices. So why I'm going to do this means if you're building something for gaming purpose, so it has to be very low polygon model. How much you can reduce it. Okay, because there are some limitation in the some gaming engines, so you need to keep it in within that itself, so that always try to give the minimum polygons for the gamings. So how can I make it to the one single vertices here means, so you need to select the side vertices first, hold shift and select the 2 vertices, select this, hold shift and select this one and select the corner one. Make sure which corner you are selecting, don't select this corner. I am repeating once again, don't select this corner, you need to select this corner of the vertices. So select this one and select this one, hold shift and select this one, then press M for, so again I'll do select this, select, click here and hold shift, click here and click here, then press M. M is the shortcut for merging in vertices. So when you press M, see it is asking merge. So where you want to merge, at center or at cursor, at collapse, at first or at last. Okay, if you want to merge it at center, it will merge, the vertices will be merged in the center. So I don't want it to be merged in center, I want it to merge in the at this vertices. So this is the vertices which I selected last, right? See again, once again, 1, hold shift second, and this is the third. Now I'll press M. Now I like to click on at last. So what happened? These 2 vertices has been merged with this vertices. Okay, so next in the same way, merge these 2 vertices to this one, M at last. Okay, done. So if you see now, if you go for edit mode, so how many vertices are there here? 1 and 2, that's it. It was there previously, it was there 3, right? So we have reduced 2 polygons. By here itself we add 2 plus 2, 4 polygons, and here 2 and here 2. Totally there was a 8 polygons were presented here. So you can see here there are 8 polygons, then we made it only 2 on the top, side and the bottom. Okay, so this is how you can reduce the polygons. You need to think in that way. So how can you reduce, get a minimum polygons? So why to get minimum polygons? There are 2 advantages. One is if you are making for a games, that will be helpful for that. Another thing is that for a rendering purpose, if your rendering want to become very fast, then it has to be minimum polygons. Okay, if you keep in bunch of polygons, it's like the mesh look like a like a garbage, not a garbage, like very thick polygons, then your rendering time will take lot of time. So that is the reason, keep it in less. Okay, so next we'll see this. Now if you see any object in the real world, it won't be sharp in the edges, means except the the blades and the scissors. Except that if you see something like railings and all, the edges will be it will be having some thickness. Because of that thickness only the light will be reflected. So when I render this, you'll get to know. I'll explain at the time. So what you need to do for that, we need to give a thickness on the ear. So to give a thickness, we need to apply the bevel. Okay, so to apply the bevel, first before applying the bevel, my suggestion is that go for object mode, press Ctrl A, click on rotation and scale. So why I'm doing this means sometimes the bevel may not work properly. Okay, so at that time you need to go for the object mode, press Ctrl A and click rotation and scale. Then go for edit mode again, I'll going to press A to select all the edges, then press Ctrl B for bevel shortcut, then drag it like this. See, the bevel has applied properly for me. Then if you the segment, if you add a segment, if you need to add a segment, then you need to scroll the middle mouse button. So scroll the middle mouse button to apply the segment. So this segment is good for me. See, okay, this looks good. Now let me up the shade smooth. Okay, this looks good for me, right? Yeah, see, you can see the shininess right here itself. So when we render, it looks really good. Okay, so let me apply the shade. Okay, let me shade smooth only. Now okay, I did the isolate, right? Now if I want to get it back, whatever the things which is hidden, press Alt H. What do you need to press? Alt H. Press Alt H. Whatever the hidden thing was there, it will be unhidden. Okay, it will get it back. So we have done the railings. Okay, there is some gap over here, so we need to fill the gap here. So I'll just select these vertices. Let me check the 4 vertices are selected. Okay, let me go for the front view, go for the X-ray, select like this, then move it. So this is good. So next thing, we need to make a glass. Okay, so to do the glass, I'll take another cube for this. Shift A, cube. Go for the front view, scale on Z axis. Yeah, increase the scale little bit, and scale on X axis. Go for the top view, scale on Y axis. It has to be the Y axis. It has to be very thin. Okay, don't keep it very bigger. Okay, yeah, this is good for me. Then I think I need to keep one. I need to keep it over here. Let me on the X-ray. That will be better, right? So it has to be little more thinner. Scale on Y axis. This is good. Go to edit mode, select this and move it till here. Again, press E for extrude. Okay, wait a second. To move, the shortcut for move is G. G on Y axis, slightly move it back. That is good. Move it till here. So now I'll press E for extrude. Okay, this is good, and select this one. Again, press E for extrude and move it. Yeah. So for the glass, it is ready. So okay, if you see here, go for the front view, it looks like this. I said no previously, work on in all the views. So keep it here. Set to origin, origin to geometry. Okay, so now record, select the bottom vertices and move it till here, then select this, move it till here. 3 for side, I said no, it has to be moved here. So this is good, this is good for me. I'll press shift H for isolate. So I said no, minimize the polygons, so merge the vertices, press 1 for vertices. Instead of dragging, just click like this, press M at last. Okay, just select this, hold shift and select, press M at last. Okay, then let us add some bevel for this. It looks good. Then before adding a bevel, press Ctrl A and rotation scale, then press A for select all, Ctrl B. Okay, this is good. Press Alt H to honey. Yeah, now this is good for me. So in this video you understood, right, how to add the railings and creating SS glass, kind of for the glass material. So we did the glass, this one, and this is for railings. So when we go for the texturing, I'll show you how to add the texture for the metallic texture and the glass texture for the glass. Okay, before that we need to create a windows and the doors, that will do. So we'll see that in the next video. Thank you.